And what a veteran means to me is respect. My dad was in the Marines. His dad was in the Marines and fought in Nicaragua. My father-in-law was in the Army and he earned multiple Purple Hearts. My brother-in-law was in the Army. He was a helicopter pilot in Vietnam. He earned multiple Purple Hearts. I have a cousin who was in the Army also. He has done 3 tours in Afghanistan and Iraq. So it touches my heart. And I just think we should show a lot of respect because these guys lay their lives on the line, and women too. And technology has really brought it home to me because I think as a female that when I think that some females aren't allowed to have jobs, I couldn't be a teacher in other countries, I couldn't drive a car, I couldn't get out of my house really when I want to, do what I want. And so I think we take those things for granted sometimes. America is a great place to be, and I'm so thankful for those people that give up their lives to make those freedoms available for us. So I love veterans.
My name is Christy Caprilian, and I teach kindergarten, and my veteran was my grandfather. His name was Joe Doucet. He fought in World War II. He was also at Pearl Harbor, so pretty magnificent. He was a very brave man, a very awesome grandfather, and he actually earned a Purple Heart when he was in World War II because he saved a friend and was injured. So I'm very thankful for our veterans and thankful for my grandfather who helped us to have our freedom.
Hi, I'm Kathy Kirby, first grade teacher. Talk a little bit about my favorite veteran would be my brother John, who served in the U.S. Coast Guard for over 20 years before he retired in 2007. He went into the Coast Guard when I was really little, like second grade, so I didn't fully understand where he was going and what he was doing. I just knew that I missed him, and the big brother that would make me laugh with his impressions of the Swedish chef from the Muppets wasn't there anymore, and that my mom and dad worried about him all the time. And as I got older, I learned a little more about what he did in trying to protect people and help others and the situations that he was in. And I had more of an appreciation for what he did, not just for my family, but for people that he didn't even know and probably would never even meet. So he became more of a hero when I got older and learned exactly what it was he did.
Hi, I'm Miss Holcomb. A veteran means to me someone who's brave and a hero, and 2 veterans in my life are both my grandfathers, and I'm very proud of them, and I just want to thank all the veterans out there today. We appreciate you, so thank you from Austin Elementary.
Hi, I'm Cooper Hilton, and here's a little bit of what a veteran means to me. When I think of veterans, I think of sacrifice, and I think particularly of my dad and leaving for Vietnam at the age of 18. And I think about what I was doing at the age of 18. I was going to college and I was traveling and all of these things that were my choice. But my dad sacrificed and gave that up so that he could go and serve. So I'd like to thank everyone for their sacrifice who has served, and also for their family members and others who were kind of serving along with them while they were absent. So thank you.
Hi, my name is Liz Malone, and this is what a veteran means to me. As I was growing up, my dad was a veteran, my grandparents were both veterans, and so I grew up hearing about the importance of veterans and about the sacrifices they'd made. But really, it didn't hit home for me until my nephews joined the military, and I watched my nephew go off to war. I watched his mom and my brother say goodbye. I watched the tears in their eyes and the shake in my brother's voice, and that's when it hit me that these sacrifices, they're real, and they really impact not only the veteran but their families, because all these veterans that go off, it's not just them. They leave behind a mom or a dad or brothers or sisters or daughters or even unborn sons, and those people too are sacrificing a part of their life for a part of their time with their family member, and they're letting them go knowing that there's a possibility they won't come back. So My thank you goes out obviously to all the veterans who have answered that call, but also to their moms and their dads and their brothers and their sisters and their children who have let them go. So thank you from the bottom of my heart. Happy Veterans Day.
My name is Mrs. Cabello, and I teach 4th grade 4A. A veteran is a very special person for me that allows our country to still live the way we do in peace. And my special veteran was my grandpa, Horst. He just loved to make us all laugh. And so he even told us funny stories when he was in World War II. And his funny story that I remember is he was out in the Pacific Ocean, and they got onto some ocean, or some island, I can't remember the name of it, and they had gathered bananas, and during the night some monkeys came up and took their bananas. So they then had to protect their bananas from the monkeys, so they had something to eat.
Good morning, I'm Laurie O'Neill. What Veterans Day means to me is appreciating as well as recognizing all those individuals who have served our country, whether it be in times of peace or in time of war. My grandfather served in World War I. My father served in World War II as well as in the Korean War. It was during World War II that while protecting 13 men from enemy fire, my father was wounded. His Purple Heart hangs in my office and is a constant reminder to me every day of all the sacrifices that he made, not just for me, but for everyone in this country. 2 of my older brothers have also followed in my father's footsteps. My brother Robert Wright, who was a colonel in the Air Force, and my other brother, Captain Wardell Wright, who served in the Navy.